right, my amigos, welcome back to the final part of today's Show with No Name 2.0. And as promised, I've got a very special guest with us who is joining us, and we're really happy to have him here with us. So, folks, a nice round of applause for my buddy, Damian Mollá. Hey, Damian, how's it going, buddy?
Hey, Alberto, what's up? Long time no see, dude.
Long time no see, long time no see. Qué bien, tío. Suenas como un nativo. You sound like a native.
Yes, sir.
Eso es, aunque suena indio, long time no see, it's so common. We say this all the time in English. Well,
it's
buddy,
easy to remember.
Long time no see, long time no speak, long time no write.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You know, a lot of different ways to express que no hemos hecho algo en mucho tiempo. Now, something that you and I haven't done in a while, watch my segue, aquí cuidado con como uno esto, is write a book together. We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that you haven't written a book on your own without my help. And I have the book in my hands right now, and I gotta say, dude, congratulations. I haven't even opened it up yet. And just the cover, if you can judge a book by its cover, juzgar por apariencias, this is a winner, buddy. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, the edition is very cool. I'm very happy with what did you say editorial? No,
we say the publisher.
The publisher. The publisher did a very good job. And I'm very happy with the result. I worked my ass off, and I had so many problems doing it. Because you know what? You know, the name of the book is Conejo-man. It's a comic book, and it's a new superhero that's gonna fight the coronavirus, and his mission is to defeat it. But at the beginning, when I started it, because I started this book years ago, to be honest.
Oh, so the concept, because I was like, wow, this guy's good. He found something, you know, the current events, actualidad, and he, you know, was able to punch out a book, como decimos en inglés. But no, this is an idea that's been macerando.
Yeah, totally. In fact, I started like 3 or 4 years ago, just like a hobby. And, you know, I started doing it like, it's kind of a challenge, the method of working. And the challenge is like, you start a square, una viñeta, and you have to follow with one joke in every square.
Okay.
But it has to make sense, and it has to have a story.
Yes, a storyline, no?
Yeah,
un argumento, you would say in
exactly.
Spanish,
That
right?
was the challenge. But there is this point where you get stuck, you know, when you do that. And I got stuck. And so
we call that, you know, cuando eres un escritor y no se te ocurre que escribir la próxima frase o tienes un bloqueo.
Yeah, you go blank, or
we say to have writer's block.
Writer's block, yeah.
Bloqueo de escritor, makes sense.
Yeah. In fact, I had all the introduction of the character, and where you can see how stupid he is and all the crazy stupid things he does. But there's this point where I needed the bad guy to appear and to have this the chase, you know, the adventure, and I didn't
intrigue,
find
the adventure, the mystery.
And I didn't find a good bad guy, you know.
But and you didn't want to just do the typical thing. You're like, para eso, you know, I can just do it as a hobby. You know. So what clicked? What happened that kind of made everything make sense and say, I got it. I'm going to write and draw some more.
Well, coronavirus happened.
Thanks, Corona.
Corona gave me not only the bad guy, but the time to do it, because, you know, you need a lot of time to draw and to write the script. So I decided to write a very good script and work seriously on it, and it worked. I got a very nice one, and I started working more professionally, and the results, I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy with what happened.
Well, dude, I have to say this as somebody, you know, who's worked with you, and I've seen you develop not only as a writer, but also as an artist, and I've seen your drawings get better and better, and I've seen now that, because I guess like with everything, when you're learning, you're working on technique, but now I'm seeing your personality in what you do, and I think that's what makes Kino and what makes, all the greats, they're at least gives them their signature.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I think people told me like, hey, I can recognize a drawing of yours just by watching it. And
just by looking at it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's a good thing. I should improve more, and I will try. But I have so many things to do that I like to do too many things at the same time, so I can just go one direction.
Right. Yeah, well, as we say, you're all over the place.
Yeah.
Eso es lo que decimos. Me recuerda anybody who is a teenager or an adolescent. Your hormones, you're all over the place.
Yeah, I like pointing in all directions.
Sure, well,
and
that's
I love
curiosity too,
But that's my thing too. I mix everything. Mm-hmm. I'm writing this new book about history and mythology, mythology,
yeah.
etymology.
Esa es etymology.
Fucking English.
Mythology and etymology.
Okay. And astronomy too. So it's like, but my point is mixing everything up and to create something new.
Right. And I've seen you do that with English too. I've seen you incorporate English into your comedy, into what you do on the TV show El Hormiguero. And it's cool. As somebody who has had to mesh things their whole lives.
Yeah.
Spanish. Well, you have that too. You have Argentine background. So you're always mixing different things because, your families are different.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, I have two families, one from Argentina, one from Spain,
right. One
left-handed, and the other one is very right-handed.
Oh, my God.
So it's like I'm just in the middle of everything. That's the feeling I have always had.
I think we need an explosion sound effect right here.
So, yeah, it blows your mind because that feeling of belonging everywhere but nowhere at the same time,
Yeah, it's true. People ask me, what is it like? I said, well, I'm always like a fish out of water, como va la expresión.
Yeah. And it's very hard to please everyone. In fact, at times you please no one.
Well, I think the harder you try to please everyone, the more you realize you're not going to please everyone. And I've come to, I'm a little bit older than you, son, but I've come to the conclusion is you have to decide and really decide whose opinion you're concerned with and whose you're not, and you'll realize you can count them on one hand.
Yeah, true.
The people who's really know, like you just said, your family, your friends, who if they tell you something, it's not to criticize you or to, it's because they want to help you,
Yeah, in fact, I decided to stop trying to please everyone. And when I'm working, I always try to annoy everyone.
So you went to the, Damian, the other thing is extremes aren't good. Just ask Osama bin Laden.
Yeah, but if you're criticizing left and right and you're balanced, I think that's the point, especially for comedians and journalists.
Sure. Well, I love that when people are like, are you left wing or right wing? I'm like, depends on the issue.
Yeah.
I mean, on some issues, I'm very, very traditional and on other ones, I'm very like, we got to change this. We got to make changes here.
Yeah. In fact, I don't even think that left and right are well defined. I think there are more things than left and right, and you can be progressist or conservative. You can be you can be a liberal or interventionist. So that's four things to have in your mind, not only two, and it changes everything.
So let's get back to, before we get into a political, you know me in politics. I love politicians. They're so honest and
Yeah.
But I want to know more about Conejo-man contra el coronavirus. So this was, again, a bunch of different ideas you had in the past, mixing with current events, actualidad, the unfortunate circumstances. And you, Damian, like many people, I started a podcast myself, tried to find a silver lining.
Totally.
So what happened next? So now you're in quarantine, because that's when I knew it was serious. When the hormiguero is stopped, I said, oh my God, the government can stop, but not the hormiguero.
Yeah, in fact, Antena 3 told us, like, hey guys, you need to do this.
And Pablo's like, I can't. And they're like, you got to get back on that stage, man.
Pablo is risk population.
Yeah.
So he was putting himself in danger by doing the show.
Right.
But, the channel and had the feeling that El Hormiguero has to be there to give feeling of normality.
Well, the thing is, what do we need most? In times of trouble. In times of trouble, Mother Mary whispers, let it be, let it be. No, but in times of trouble, seriously, what do we need? We need to be entertained. We need to forget about what's going on.
Yeah, and to
laugh.
Have company too, because people were feeling lonely, especially people like me who spent the confining by themselves.
The lockdown.
Wow, that's a nice word. So I mean, I'm a lonely guy. I like being by myself, but come on, 3 months by yourself?
Yeah.
That's way too much for anyone.
It's like I said, too, my wife is more of a homebody than I am. She likes I love being home, but I like to be out and about. I'm an outdoorsy kind of guy. But it's not the same being home because you want to or being told you have to stay home.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like,
different, huh?
Now all of a sudden you're like, well, what if I want to go out? And I'm like, but when did you want to go out for a walk in the morning?
Yeah.
So it kind of, I hope that if we take anything from this besides writing comic books, new projects that we can't talk about because we'll get in trouble.
Yeah, true. We have this super secret project that I'm sorry, we can't say anything for the time being.
We can't say anything, but if you follow us on social media, you'll be the first ones to know.
Yeah.
Because as soon as we can let the cat out of the bag, we will. But we're not here to talk about future projects. We're here to talk about the here and now. Conejo-man contra el coronavirus. If you go to the United States and you're talking to your friend in a bar, your friend Alberto, wait, solo nos faltan las cervezas. What's the book about?
The book is about this new character, this new superhero that is so stupid that he can actually fight the coronavirus. Because, to fight a coronavirus that it's invisible and all, what you need is someone who thinks like a virus. I mean, he has no brain.
Right.
So
it's like a hacker, too. You got to have someone who thinks like a hacker to beat the hackers.
Yeah.
So the same concept.
Because, coronavirus, when you have to face it, where are the regular superheroes? Where is Batman? Where is Superman? Batman has the coronavirus.
Caused this.
Yeah.
Didn't Batman at a wet market cause a bat?
It was a bat, yeah.
So thanks a lot, Batman, the Caped Crusader.
And Batman got the coronavirus the other day, right?
Which one? Which Batman? There's a lot of Batmans now.
The new actor, this guy from Twilight.
Oh, my God. Robert Pattinson.
Pattinson, yeah. He got the coronavirus, so.
Oh, my. It sounds like a new fad. Did you get it? I got it. You got it? A check.
So Spider-Man is not here, Batman is not here, Superman is not here, and the coronavirus destroyed some concepts like the government and the democracy.
The institutions.
Yeah, science. Right. Everything is like, everything is
our
falling
society
apart.
As we know it.
Yeah. And we need something new, and Conejo-man is that new that we need, and it's a very comic book. You're gonna crack up. You have one joke in every square.
Oh, that's awesome.
And the final.
I'm looking at one right now. If you don't mind, I'll read it right from the book.
Sure.
Y mi traje indestructible, and my indestructible. It's indestructible. My indestructible suit. And then it says Nokia. Those phones were unbreakable.
Yeah, that's the material it's made of.
But I looked at it. I opened to a random page. I looked at it, and I got it instantly. So there's a lot of humor in there, which is what I think people need right now.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to crack up. And you know what? The ending of the story, it is very surprising. It flips the whole thing. And the way it flips it...
a twist, como decimos en inglés, cuando hay un giro de guión inesperado.
You have this twist where the whole world, coronavirus twisted the world one time, and Conejo-man is going to twist it again, but
he'll twist it back to where it was? No. Okay.
It's going to a new place.
He wants to... maybe a little revolution of sorts.
Yeah, the circumstances change everything. So it's like the way you have to fight the coronavirus, the solution will bring crazy different things to do for humans. Mm-hmm. And that's a funny thing. Politicians start saying the opposite that they usually say.
Right.
All of them. Everything changes. And it's so much fun.
So instead of cuanto peor para ti. We say cuanto mejor, peor. So
Cuanto
it's
mejor,
just
peor, para usted, de todos,
beneficio público. So it's kind of the world flipped upside down, al revés.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a euphemism for what's happening right now.
Exactly. It's like a new possibility for...
The new normal. I hate to say it.
Yeah, I hate that
But
word.
you've taken this new normal and made it the new abnormal.
Exactly.
Hey, ahí tienes un buen tag.
Yeah.
Conejo-man contra el coronavirus. El nuevo anormal.
La nueva subnormalidad.
Remember, guys, abnormal in English is not an insult.
Yeah, it's like anormal.
Yeah.
But subnormal is something different.
Well, we don't say that.
You don't say subnormal?
No.
Oh, no?
It sounds really bad.
Aquí se dice anormal es una cosa, pero subnormal sí es un insulto.
Either way, don't insult people.
But this situation, for me, it's not normal.
Right.
Not even a normal. It's subnormal.
Right. It's below normal.
It's
subpar.
Yeah.
Como decimos. Algo que está por debajo de lo que se espera es subpar. I believe it comes from golf.
Oh, yeah?
Par.
Subpar, bajo par, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But that's a good thing. To be subpar.
Yeah.
So this would be the opposite. You would have to have a boogie or something.
Now we're talking golf, and I don't know too much about it. Well, this is great, man. I like it because humor is key right now. I love comics. It catches your eye right away. You know,
yeah,
just
it's very
the cover,
easy to read.
The inside is very colorful as well. Now, let me ask you this, and I hate to do this because I know, like most art, it's open to interpretation, but was there some kind of message or moral that you have? Because I know you, Damian, and I know that there's something deeper behind it than just a rabbit that's going out trying to change back to normal, but not the normal we know.
Yeah. Well, my point here, not that I'm sending just one message.
Yeah,
I'm just criticizing everything.
But in general,
in general, I think my point here is, I got this feeling that they are putting us to the test to see how idiots we can be.
How idiotic we can be. Yeah.
So, and that's the point, is like, we all have to do a lot of things because of coronavirus, but at least we should think a little bit and question this thing and maybe study a little bit about it. I don't know. Because
we say to read up on it. To read up is investigar.
Yeah. And I have to say, I gave up in the end because it was beating me. And if you dig too much in it,
we say if you dig too deep.
If you dig too deep, you're going to go crazy. But
I had to stop watching the news, Damian.
Yeah,
I remember the first couple of weeks it was tantos muertos, and I was just like, and then I realized I have hypertension, tengo hipertensión, and I realized I was about to explode, and I said, I know what's partly causing it.
Yeah,
I'm all this fear, which some of it is justified, but it was affecting me, just seeing it, hearing it, seeing the numbers, and I'm not alone.
Yeah. But then you have this feeling that the government tells you, like, now you have to do this, and the next day you have to do the opposite thing.
Well, that's the United Big Brother. If you want to talk about Big Brother, that's us in the United States. We're used to. A lot of people said, September 11th was a turning point in our country, and it was. It was a turning point
for the whole world.
For the whole world.
Yeah.
And some people say we lost certain freedoms.
Yeah.
After that,
we did.
But also for the sake of protection. So there's that Big Brother thing, and this has never been more prevalent now, also with the surveillance. So I knew that you had some kind of message too below all of this or behind all of this, telling us, okay, yeah, we need to trust, our leaders. That's why we elect them, but we also have to be very wary of leaders, the media, the mainstream media now. You don't know the difference between fact and opinion now. They're placed right next to each other in a paper.
Yeah.
And it used to say opinion column. Mm-hmm. Now it just says Russia is this.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait, whoa.
Yeah.
This is news or someone's opinion.
Exactly.
And we have to be real. La palabra fake news, another buzzword, but you don't know what to believe anymore. We live in a world where uncertainty, incertidumbre, es que me gusta soltar la palabra de vez en cuando, is the key words, unfortunately.
But at the same time, people are more convinced of their own position than ever because, the internet gives you the feeling that you're right. the more and more and more. So if you're right, you will support right more than ever. And if you support left, the same. And so you're going to confront your brothers, your compatriots.
Yeah, your companions, your fellow countrymen.
Exactly. And that's crazy. It's like...
Paisanos.
Stop going so... voy a parar aquí.
Rephrase. No, pero lo que pasa... Esto me pasa a mí en inglés y en español. No vamos a parar. Lo que quiero es que rewind y busca una forma más fácil de decir
exactly.
lo que a mí me pasa en mi propio idioma.
Yeah, so don't go extreme.
Yeah, don't go to extremes.
Yeah, that's all. And so stop insulting people, stop going crazy on the internet. And, you know, Miguel Bosé speaks, oh, he's mad, he's stupid. Okay, but...
We're so quick, I think we're so quick to criticize now.
Yeah.
I noticed it on Twitter. I had a person who I thought, you know, I valued this person and I posted something, I guess it could be seen as offensive. It was a piece of meat.
Yeah.
If you're a vegan, you can find that, or a vegetarian offensive. But does that mean I can't post it? Does that mean, because, so just, and I think I'm going to sum it up in one thing, and this is, everybody's offended now. Ofendiditos la palabra en español.
Yeah.
But I want to remind people, just because you're offended doesn't make you right.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the feeling you have today everywhere. The other day I was cracking up with this guy. He was a vegan, and he was saying, vegetarians are just the same as meaters, you know? And
meat eaters. Or carnivores.
Carnivores, yeah.
Esa te suena, ¿no?
It's like, they are vegans, but they sell themselves for a slice of cheese. And it's like, that's funny.
Dude, if you want to argue, and I'm going to make some enemies, I hear, in the first week back on the show, but if you want to argue about that, plants are living things.
Yeah, of
plants
course.
are living things that breathe and need oxygen, and they're born, and they sprout. So
they have their feelings.
Well, who knows? We don't know. Do you know?
I don't know.
Have scientific studies been done if plants suffer?
I think they suffer.
Why wouldn't they? Why a tree suffers when it's chopped? Why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
So again, if we want to really, and I think this is another thing you're getting at, if we want to really nitpick and start criticizing others, we're going to eventually end up criticizing ourselves, because we're going to be so critical of others that then we're going to have to put ourselves, if we don't want to be hypocritical, up to that same standard.
Yeah, totally. And being coherent, it's something important in life, and that's something like we forgot about it. It's like, I don't need to be coherent to give my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, well,
I don't need to inform myself. I don't need to, and I'm very careful too when I put something on Twitter or something, the way I word it. I go, some people are like that. And then the guy says, not everybody. I go, read the tweet.
Yeah, that's why I said
that's the word some. Let me put the definition for you. So you have to be very, very careful. But Conejo-man doesn't care about any of that. He's just here to just try and fix things.
Yeah. It can offend 100% of population. You can be sure of that.
It's Conejo-man contra el coronavirus, and it's available wherever fine books are sold. Any place you want people to pick it up specifically?
Well, this is crazy because it's not in comic book stores. It's only in bookstores. Okay?
Oh, wow.
And online, of course, Amazon and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, you have to go to the bookstore.
All right. Well, guys, this is my buddy's book. I can't wait to sink my teeth into it. Hincarle el diente. Damian, thank you so much. I've got my signed copy over here. Firmado. It says, para mi gran amigo Alberto Alonso, God save Spain. God save everything. The world right now. Y tiene la bandera americana. Very cool. I'll take a picture. Like a patriot. Like a patriot.
Yeah.
And you know what? I thought as a little thank you for the book, I'll make you a little trailer reading this over here.
Oh, yeah.
Tenemos que traducirlo al inglés, pero voy a hacer lo que puedo en español, okay? Tú me puedes dar consejos. You'll be my coach. And I want to thank all you guys for being with us, all the listeners. A pleasure having you here. As always, pick up Conejo-man contra el coronavirus. We could all use a little chuckle right now. Chuckle. All right, so here it goes. Here's my trailer, and we'll say goodbye with this. El coronavirus amenaza a toda la humanidad. La OMS nos ha fallado. La UE nos ha fallado. La izquierda, la derecha, nadie sabe qué hacer. ¿Dónde están los superhéroes de siempre? A la hora de la verdad, no han hecho nada. Necesitamos a alguien nuevo. y a un virus solo se le vence pensando como un virus, es decir, sin cerebro. Conejo-man contra el coronavirus.
Yes, sir, you nailed it.
Good, I tried, dude. A one take, una toma. Luego ahora me das tus comentarios y a lo mejor mi pronunciación. Pero, guys, excellent book. I've got it in my hands over here. Congratulations, Damian.
Thank you.
And we'll see you soon. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. I hope I can come back soon.
Great. Ciao, everybody.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Ciao.